Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft episode 53. Today we're going to be building a gatehouse and we're going to upgrade our watchtower. I started by gathering all the materials that I'd need, and then I got to work on the first gatehouse. I tried to keep the materials for this the same as the ones I'd used in the walls. A mixture between dark oak logs and cobblestone walls. And I added some crenellations as well, which are the little ridges you see on the top of castles and castle walls. And when I was happy with the design, I then placed in the gate and lit it up. And here's a shot of the finished gate sitting nicely on the wall. It's nice and big, so we should be able to get horses, cattle through. And the gate stops monsters from just walking in. I then began work on the other gatehouse. And I went for a very similar design for this one, using the same materials. This is more of a walled village than a castle at the moment, so I'm happy with these gatehouses. I'm from England and there's lots of castles here, so there's lots of inspiration all around. I've been to quite a few castles. Here are a few pictures. I've probably edited those in, I hope you enjoy. I think my favourite is Stokesay Castle. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'll put how it's spelt on the screen. And it's sort of like a fortified manor, which means it's more of like a manor house with castle features than like a pure defensive castle. But it's really, really nice and I really, really like it. And it's got beautiful hills either side. I then began to replace the materials on our original village building. I feel like we've outgrown the regular oak, and I wanted this to match the rest of the village. So I replaced the oak logs with dark oak. And then I decided I wanted my watchtower to be a little bit bigger. So I went ahead and I added an extra layer. And then on top of that extra layer, I decided it was time to add a proper top section to the watchtower. So I widened the upper level, added some torches, and then I began to add a roof with half slabs, and then I used stairs to increase the gradient, and then I added a point on top with a torch. And I felt that the tower was a bit too spindly, a bit too thin, and so I added in some extra details. So I added in some extra supports with cobblestone wall between them, which I think really fleshes out the tower. So I was quite pleased with the result, but I felt like the oak wasn't really working, and so I came around and I replaced all the oak with spruce. And this gives the watchtower a much darker feel, which I feel suits better for a watchtower. I also think it matches the rest of the village much, much better. Here's the initial building. It's oak and it doesn't really match the rest of the village. And then here's the finished watchtower with the two gatehouses. These are proper entrances now. And I feel like the design of the watchtower matches much, much better than the old one. I also feel like it competes with the pillagers. So there we have it. We've finished off the gates and we've built this amazing watchtower, and I feel like the spruce and the dark oak fit so much better with our walls. So thank you for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and I'll see you in the next episode.